To whoever listens to this podcast, shall he be worthy, and shall he possess the power of Thor?
Do they have to lift like their phone?
If they can lift their computer while listening to this, you're Thor. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Idiot's Guide to the Marvel Universe. I'm Jerome.
I'm Nick.
I'm Hess.
And today, obviously, boys and girls, we're talking about Thor, the God of Thunder, sexy man himself, Christopher Hemsworth.
Christopher, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to call him. Yeah. Can you imagine if Christopher Walken was Thor?
No.
That'd be awesome.
What would that sound like? Can anybody do a Christopher Walken impression?
Not off the, I have to hear him talk.
I'm hearing it in my head, and it sounds really funny, but I know it's not going to come out that way.
Right.
So I don't want to try, but I kind of want to try. All right, so what we're going to do this time is, because this is a new, hasn't seen this one for sure.
Right.
This is where we're starting really for him. So me and Nick are going to guess if
Four
he,
deep.
Yeah. We're going to guess if Hess liked the movie or not. I'll start. I'm going to say he did,
Okay.
but not as much as the other ones.
Okay. I'm gonna say he did because he fucking liked the Hulk. So that's where I'm leaving that one. Just saying.
And he's going to go, I'm going to say I didn't. No. Well, what did you think about the Hulk, with the Thor?
It was okay.
Oh, so I guess we're both kind of right, but that's where I thought you were going to. This one's not the best Marvel movie, but I thought it was entertaining.
Honestly, you nailed it, Jerome, because I like it the least out of the four we've watched.
That, I have to say, I think you were the first person I've ever heard have that at the bottom.
Yeah.
But that's interesting. That's why we got you here.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Big Daddy's here.
Yeah, Big Daddy. Ooh.
It
Ooh,
scares
Daddy.
me that you liked Hulk more than Thor.
But
I do understand.
But for
it
some
not-
reason, that kind of makes sense for Hess. I don't know why. I can't explain it. But thinking about it, you're like, yeah, that kind of makes sense with him that he would like Hulk better than Thor.
Nothing makes sense with me, though. So
I think,
But I do think as because this is a very different Thor than what we have now in the universe.
absolutely.
As he progresses, he becomes way funnier, way dumber.
You know what?
But-
What I think, knowing how he is now, makes this movie not as good. To me
I
when I
agree.
rewatch it.
I agree 100%. We'll get into here too. Every week we start out with what we think of stories / villains. This one's kind of, it's pretty simple. The story is he comes back from war. He's all happy. They're celebrating ice giants, which to me they completely look like the tree people from Game of Thrones and White Walkers just got
100%.
smushed together. That's what
I
they
feel
look
like that's where they got. Was White Walkers before this, or who was first?
Well, the books were before this, but
yeah.
well, actually, I don't even know what the comics. I don't know what they look like in the comics either. So, Game of Thrones, the show, is definitely after.
Yeah.
With all that shit.
Because I feel like they jacked. Some
Yeah,
of
they
the
definitely stole
qualities.
this. I feel like because it looks very
Yeah.
similar. So they
The opening scene thing or whatever, I was like, motherfucking looks like the Ice King or whatever the fuck.
the Night King, yeah.
Night King.
Yeah.
They break in and then Thor goes to retaliate and gets kicked out, and that's basically the story.
Yeah, he has to become
And
worthy again.
Loki's involved in being a little sneaky sneak. He's the villain.
What did you think of Loki?
Yeah.
I don't know, a little bitch, little
That's
hoe.
funny. That's what Nick said. He walked down the living room and he's like, Loki's just a little bitch. And I was like, I don't
Yeah.
understand why you think he's a little bitch.
Here's the thing.
Because like
a
that's what
little
Loki is. He's a god of mischief.
Here's the thing. Like, Loki's very integral in the rest of the stories, and he's in it a lot.
You're gonna see him a lot.
And he actually,
But he just like Thor. He gets better as they go on.
and the actor is fucking great.
Yeah, he's an amazing actor.
But
Spoilers: I have him as the superhero of the movie. Because he was just so good. I thought he stood out a lot in this to me.
But it's such a different movie from the next couple.
Yeah, even just the other ones that he appears in.
Yeah.
Because like, as you can tell from the end credit scene, he's the villain of Avengers as well. So
Okay.
you're gonna see him quite a bit in
Is
that.
that
I think he's better in Avengers than he is in this.
Yeah.
Is that the next movie we watch, Avengers?
No, that's Captain America's next, and then we got Avengers.
It's weird that they don't. I mean, I guess they came out the same year.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They both had end credit scenes for Avengers.
I was actually expecting. You said this to me, but I was expecting a Captain America.
The whole
tease
time
for
I was
some
watching it, I was like, "What the fuck could they even show for Captain America?" Like I was trying to think what would make sense.
Right.
And then it shows that, and I was like, "Oh, that makes sense."
It's funny what you remember and what you like. As soon as it happened, I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember this." But then,
yeah. It's actually probably one of my least favorite end credit scenes because it's not really much.
No.
I had no idea what I had no idea what was next. I was like, oh, okay.
What was funny is as I was watching it, I remembered, or I was thinking, I was like, I don't know if Hess is gonna know what this means. Because to me, it's literally, it's almost like it's a deleted scene from like the opening of Avengers, almost like they're setting up to start doing shit, and then the opening happens.
Kinda, yeah.
So,
yeah, I knew nothing. So that's why I was like,
you knew nothing, Jon Snow.
Yeah, basically.
But I mean, like the first time I saw it, I was like, "What? Okay."
Yeah, just like, "Oh, cool, Samuel Jackson's back in this." You guys want to know some Thor trivia?
Absolutely.
I absolutely 100% do.
You guys don't sound very pumped about it. Can I get a round of applause? Well, thank you, Hess. I appreciate that. You put some effort in.
He put a golf
Fuck you, Rams jacket, sweatshirt. So, when Chris Hemsworth and Anthony Hopkins saw each other in full armor for the first time, Anthony Hopkins said, "God, there's no acting required here, is there?" Because they just both look so godlike that he's like, "Wow, we could just stand here."
Anthony Hopkins always looks like a king or something like that, and Chris Hemsworth is Thor. Like it's just yeah.
I think he could have put on a few more muscles though for this movie. Don't you think he could have bulked up more?
No.
If you had the options, would you do a body shot off him? Just to be like, I actually did a body shot off Chris Hemsworth.
That's kind of weird because I don't know if I'd want to do a body shot off Thor.
What?
But
you're more of a Loki kind of guy.
I'm not Loki. What are you talking about? Oh.
I'm Hikey.
But when he comes out of the bathroom with that shirt on, he's just got the and he's just like
you would have tucked your boner down. I saw it.
Yeah, I tucked it into you little butt.
Okay, that's father-son love right there.
There you go. But I was like, God damn, he's fucking huge.
Yeah, and then you're like, hold on a second. So some more trivia here. Stan Lee wanted to play Odin, but he was happy with Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, was he?
He really thought he was gonna play. I saw the thing he was saying that like he always wanted to play Odin. They did a Thor movie and blah blah. blah. Why the fuck would they cast you as Odin?
I'm glad they gave him the cameo of a guy driving a pickup
I know
truck.
everyone loves him. He created most of this shit, but come on, you're not gonna play Odin. You're a sweet old man. That's not the best actor.
Could you imagine him doing it?
That would make this. I think it would be at the bottom for me too.
Hey, Thor, you can't do that. It would just be weird.
Excelsior.
Yeah.
So I got some rumored alternate casting here. Quite a bit of fucking people here. So we got Brad Pitt, Channing Tatum, wrestler.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wrestler Triple H, Daniel Craig. I cannot imagine Daniel Craig in the role.
I couldn't either.
Charlie Hunnam. Meant to Google him. Don't know who that is.
Me
yes,
either.
you do. Sons of Anarchy. He's
From that I could see.
From the Gentleman.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
The Gentleman.
That I could actually see. See, that's why Hess is here.
That's probably the only actor that you would know off the top of your head that he would know. He's like, I want Son of Anarchy.
What's funny is that he seems to keep coming up for some reason. Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
Have you seen his audition tapes?
No.
You can put him on YouTube. I'll put him in here. It's really strange. Alexander Skarsgård. That's another good one.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
And Liam Hemsworth. It came down to Liam and Chris, two brothers fighting for the role.
Right.
Which is very interesting.
You know what's funny?
Do you think Luke was like, motherfucker, where's my chance?
No.
Well, he's you know what? I'll work with Anthony Hopkins in another thing then.
What's funny is I was looking at his IMDb, Chris Hemsworth.
His IMDb?
Like, I just wanted to see, like, where this was, like, because I know this is where I knew who he was, but, like, remember how they put Red Dawn out?
Yeah,
like,
well, this and Cabin Fever, because Cabin Fever, I think, is partly Joss Whedon. I'm not sure. But those were both done, and then after he became a movie star,
then they're like, hey.
Then they put him out.
Well, and then, so, what's the guy's name that's in the Katniss movies?
That's Liam.
No. What's the other guy?
Oh, motherfucker. He's in Future Man.
Yeah, that guy.
Josh Hutcherson.
Yeah, so he's in Red Dawn, and I was looking at it, I was like, oh, that's funny. They're in another movie together. Oh, no, they're not, because that's the other brother. Like, I totally...
That's funny.
Like,
I kind of didn't remember he was in that.
I've never seen it. I was going to...
I watched it. I watched it because you made me watch the original, and I loved it. And you go, well, a new one's just coming out, and it's got Thor in it. And I was like, oh, cool. And it was Thor and Josh Pecker in it. It's not that great, but because those two are in it, it's watchable.
Right.
In the original script, Loki revealed himself as Laffy. Is it Laffy? That's the big blue guy, Night King.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Laffy as his son, and Laffy then admitted that he abandoned him. This was left out of the script, or left out of the movie to keep Loki more devious. I feel like that should have been in there. That would have been kind of more interesting, because I assumed that guy was his dad.
It makes Anthony Hopkins look like an ass.
Oh, he's a horrible father.
Yeah.
Big time in this, yeah.
In
Which reading that, though, made me... Because in the living room, when he called Loki a little bitch, he's like, see, he just kills that guy right there. He's killing his father. He's getting payback for abandoning him. But now you don't know that because they took that scene out.
Yeah.
Last for the trivia here, which I found very interesting, Charlie Cox auditioned for Loki.
Really?
Who then a couple years later became Daredevil on Netflix. Which I'm happy he didn't get this because he wouldn't have done that, and his Daredevil's amazing. Supposedly going to be in Spider-Man 3. There's some more news for you. You guys ready for this? Talk about the Stan Lee cameo, our favorite part of every Marvel movie?
Yeah.
He was a truck driver. Yeah, he chained up to the hammer, and he yanked it and ripped off the bed of his truck, and he goes, did it work?
Yeah, this is probably his best one so far.
Yeah.
Because at least this...
It was a quick hitter, just
yeah,
quick hitter.
Sometimes they will drag on. And
at least something funny happened, like the truck.
Yeah, and it was just part of the movie. It wasn't like I'm walking past him or he's
and then
he's
later you
drinking
see him
the Hulk's
drive by
juice.
when Thor's in the diner.
Yeah, that's weird. But yeah, I don't got much to say about that.
Yeah, whatever. That's not a bad one.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. You guys ready to recast Thor?
Yeah.
Does anybody want to go first? Anybody?
I'll go first because I had a huge trouble doing this.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Bradley Cooper, which would fuck up other things.
Well, I think that you should be allowed. You should be because Hess did that. Who did he make? Was it Hulk that he made? Paul Rudd.
Oh yeah.
You could take anybody.
But
anybody's on the table.
But I changed my mind. I'm going with Dax Shepard.
Oh, okay, Dax.
Because at least he's big and he's blonde.
Dax Shepard as Thor. That would be interesting.
And he thinks he's a good actor.
See, and the thing is, too, what I had trouble with in this was I kept imagining them talking like Chris Hemsworth, and I was like, they don't have to talk like that. But I imagine each person like, all right, father, I will go out there and do thy bidding.
Son of Cole.
Yeah, but that would be actually pretty interesting. I like Dax Shepard as Thor. That's really good.
I was flipping the channels the other day, and Superstore came on, and he was yelling at Dane Cook, and I was like, maybe. But, I mean... I think Chris Hemsworth is doing a fine job.
Chris Hemsworth is pretty great. Just like Robert Downey Jr., he is Thor, as he is Iron Man.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to the next test?
Sure. He does not physically. Well, I guess
he could get in it. You see, Camille Nanjiani, he was a scrawny little fuck.
No. This guy can be jacked, but like his hair color's not the same. But Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler as Thor. That would be. I feel like that could go either way because sometimes he can be a decent actor in things, but sometimes he can be real shit. That would be. That's another one that I would like to see just to see what that would be like. Just like your fucking Charlie Sheen Iron Man. But I would be really interested in seeing what that would be like.
Oh, that's a good. He has some action movies at least. Like it's like foreseeable.
Yeah. Does any before I do mine? Do you guys have a Loki you want to do?
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was gonna go with the actor from The New Guy, the little scrawny twerp.
That would be weird.
That's like Hess's favorite actor because he brings
that
him
is
all the time.
Him and the guy from Sons of Anarchy. Hess loves him. He must have a threesome. He does all of them in a room together.
Yeah.
He could be Loki. 100%.
I could actually kind of see that. It'd be strange, but I can see that.
The problem is he has to fight people.
That's true. I feel like you sneeze on that guy and you break his arm.
I mean, hey, he became a successful rapper. So, I mean, I feel like he could fight people.
He actually raps?
Yeah, in a movie.
Oh, okay.
I was going
to say, I never knew that guy rapped at all. That's really strange.
Hustle and Flow. You ever seen that movie?
Never seen that.
He's actually pretty good in it. Terrence Howard's in it. And DJ Qualls actually recently came out of the closet.
Oh.
I heard they're making a new one, but Don Cheadle's going to be in it.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Oh, and then Tom Hiddleston's going to play the other guy.
Yeah, he'll be the other rapper.
Oh, you know what? Who else I thought of for Thor? Tom Hardy.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
That would be interesting.
I would like to see that.
He'd fucking get all crazy.
He'd be a psycho Thor.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. All right, so I'm recasting.
I feel like before you recast here,
Okay.
I would recast the other 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
They just look super generic to me. Maybe that was on purpose. I don't know.
One of them gets recast next movie.
Yeah.
And it's Shazam.
And then,
Well, and he was supposed to be in this movie, but because of scheduling stuff, it fucked up.
Shaq's in it?
No.
not that Shazam.
Oh.
So I am making Ryan Gosling Thor.
Oh.
I almost picked him.
Because I was thinking you gotta do something that'd be so different, and I can't imagine him playing Thor. But I feel like it'd be pretty dope if he was.
So here's the problem. I was thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a good actor.
Yeah, very good actor.
People like him.
Mm-hmm. He could get all the ladies to the theater.
And then
sure.
Good looking guy.
in my mind,
That's because like he can join the threesome.
in my mind, I pictured him dancing in Remember the Titans, and I said, yeah, no.
Oh, see, I think of him in like
He's
his
young
like
now.
newer shit. Like I'm excited for him. He's doing Wolfman now. That's his next movie, and I was like, that's gonna be so weird, but I'm down for it.
I like him. He's cool, but
Yeah, I like him a lot.
I can still make fun of him in Remember the Titans.
He was not a reliable corner.
No.
At all.
Best and worst scenes of the movie. My best scene, which I had trouble doing this, is him going to get his hammer, just fighting through all the dudes and all
Oh,
that.
that's really cool. Yeah, when he's... I like how he doesn't have his powers, but he can still beat the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, my worst scene, I actually have 2. One is in here when Hawkeye runs over to help him out there. This is the first appearance of Hawkeye, and he goes to grab a sniper, and then he goes, nope, getting the bow and arrow instead. And I thought that was so dumb. What a weird decision to have him grab a sniper first. And I know it's supposed to be a fake out because then you see the bow and arrow, and you're like, fuck, it's
They get a little bit more like on the edge going forward, right? I feel like there's still a lot of cheese in this.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
is that just me?
No, yeah, I get that. They do get better, and I feel
Like edgier, like a little bit edgier, like
yeah. Well,
not so, like,
definitely,
cardboard cutouts.
definitely the
like,
Captain. It depends on the movie because like the Ant-Mans are like really goofy,
Yeah.
and Guardians of the Galaxy is really really goofy. But like the Captain Americas are pretty serious and like just like straightforward movies.
Although, I mean, Captain America...
Like I said, I just feel like there's a lot of cheese in these past 2. For
Yeah,
whatever
no,
reason.
I get that. The next couple, most of them are.
Captain America is like super serious, but then also Captain America himself is actually cheesy.
But my actual worst scene is when he's fighting the big Guardian dude. It's shooting the lasers at him, and he's sacrificing himself for his friends, and he dies. And
What was that guy's name?
I have no idea. I think he's just a Guardian.
It should have been called. He should have been named Incinerator. Jesus Christ.
Incinerator, Jesus Christ. That's a good name.
Yeah.
It's kind of long.
I like that. Put that on his name tag. But so he
IJC.
IJC.
he dies, and his hammer's like, now's the time, and flies over to him, and he catches it. His father whispered in there, whoever lifts this hammer, whoever possessed, all that shit. He didn't lift it. It flew to him across like the fucking state.
50 fucking miles west of here.
And I get it, but like then that makes the whole thing stupid because then it was always going to be his hammer. And all he had to do was sacrifice himself and die.
But
And then
But he had to mean it.
he had to learn the lesson.
Yeah, but shouldn't he have learned the lesson and then picked up the hammer?
I agree.
really-
It flying into his hand is dumb as fuck.
I kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's dumb as fuck, but I kind of agree with you.
The hammer knew that he had learned his lesson and that he was.
But the
You know
whole
what I mean?
the whole point is like I like how like
But
people
I
can't lift it.
I get the point of the whole thing. I'm just saying the part that it flies into his hand, I don't like.
Yeah, that's not what I was
okay.
going for. I was gonna say that like I like the part where people can't lift it,
Mm-hmm.
and like it comes up in other movies where people try to lift it and stuff.
Yeah.
So like he
I've seen,
needs
like,
to go
TikToks
grab it
and shit.
to make it his because
Yeah.
they already showed that he couldn't lift it. So like
Yeah, like they should have had the fight there, in that area, and then he like gets knocked down there, and before he dies, as a last ditch effort, goes to grab it, and then it works. That would have been better.
yeah, maybe.
Maybe I should have objected this, Mr. Kenneth Branagh.
All in all, though, if that's your worst scene, that's not bad.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your guys' best / worst?
I like the intro with the whole shit because I had no idea what the fuck was going on. It was like a 30 to 45 minute like kind of. I know it wasn't kind of like an intro as well, and then it was like, oh, okay, all right, this is where he was banished from Asgard.
Hess could have played Odin.
Yeah. You know what? One of my
And
favorite. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. But yeah, I like how they looped it, and it was just like, oh, okay, that's what that opening scene was all about. Because at first I was like, fuck, I don't know. I thought maybe it was aliens. I had no idea.
Yeah,
because I didn't know anything to what to expect.
That is an interesting decision because they don't do that much in this. Where like it starts with a scene, and then like 30, 45 minutes later, then it gets back to that and just continues.
Yeah. So technically, she hit him with the car 3 times.
Yeah, I loved that she hit him with the car so many. I forgot that she did that the second time, and she's like, I swear to God, I'm not doing this on purpose.
Well, and then she almost drove off the road later.
Yeah.
When she was like staring at him in awe. She's like, oh, sorry. Jesus.
You know, it reminded me of Hess when he was in the little diner, and he's like, I like this. I want another.
This drink, I like it.
I know, it's great, right?
Another.
I can see him doing it at home, and Abby being like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And he's like, I want another.
For sure.
Except Hess would do it with like a metal cup, so it just bounces
Yeah,
not even
ding,
break.
ding, 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 ding. I can see that.
Actually, one of my favorite scenes is just when he takes the hammer and just lays it on Loki, and then
Yeah.
That is funny.
That reminded me, there's a meme of Spider-Man holding himself because he needs to pee, and Thor's hammer's on top of the toilet.
oh my god,
That's what that reminded me of.
that's pretty funny.
But do you guys have a worse scene or no?
I kind of agree with your one with Hawkeye, but like the funny thing is,
Because those are just the two things that I was like,
it's just that one part where he goes to grab it, because I thought it was pretty cool. He's like, hey, you better call this because I'm starting to root for this guy, and I was like, oh, that's actually kind of funny. So like he could see that he was badass, but I don't know. I didn't really have anything like too bad, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing worse. I'll just say the entire movie was a little bit below of what I was hoping for.
Yeah, so I don't have a worse scene. The movie does suck though.
It was because I know we're not doing ratings anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But I had Iron Man 1 at 7.9.
Oh yeah, what would you rank this?
It would be like a 6.8 or something.
Wow,
I can't believe. So you like Iron Man 2 and Hulk more than this?
that's interesting. I've never heard that opinion from other people.
Me either.
But that's what I was really hoping for, different opinions from him. So I like that.
Yeah,
Well,
He's a different kind of different kind of laddie, don't you know?
and that's what I mean. Like it would. I don't know. And obviously the CGI and everything has the fake graphics have gotten better.
Yeah.
I know this wasn't that long ago, but like that whole Asgard, like the city, like to me, it just like screams like, I don't know, low production. I know it's not. I know it's.
I was gonna
Marvel,
say it's not.
I was gonna say at the time it was pretty good, but now it's not the best now. Now you'd see that and it would look like kind of like a TV show now's budget.
And it kind of to me it kind of had like the Game of Thrones, like the Night King or whatever, Night Walkers and the Ice Walkers vibey with those, and then it had like a Star Wars vibe when he was fucking shooting that other fucking planet with the
when they went the Rainbow Bridge and all that.
Oh
yeah.
Well, I mean,
Which,
it is out in space.
Yeah, that is actually too. It is kind of like a Star Wars Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and it kind of I mean,
but you got to remember,
remember
the comic of Thor was way older than Star Wars or Game of Thrones.
So moving on to our superhero of the movie, which is basically best actor of the movie, but we gotta throw a superhero spin on it.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is Tom Hiddleston. I think he stood out the most. Chris Hemsworth is great, but I don't think this is his best performance as Thor, so I had to give it to Tom Hiddleston for this.
I'm still going with Chris Hemsworth. Just because apparently I like him, because there's times where
we get it. You want to blow him?
Well, I mean, he's just hilarious, and he's not even really that funny in this movie.
Yeah, no, he's not at all really.
Like when he walks in the pet store and asks for the fucking horse.
I did like that though. I would like a horse.
I need a horse.
We don't have horses.
So who'd you gonna give it to, Hess?
Darcy Lewis, Kat Dennings.
Oh, Kat Dennings.
She stole the show. Yeah.
Supposedly she's showing up next week in WandaVision.
I might just watch that.
Yeah, I was
episode.
disappointed in her, and I think it's because I just forgot which movie she's funny in.
Yeah, I think she's way funnier in the second one, but I could be wrong.
Oh, she's in more?
Yeah.
That's a plus.
I think she's in at least one more. I don't know if she shows up in any other movie. Because sometimes they pop up here or there. I don't remember about her. And then
she's in like Two Guys in a Pizza Place or Two Broke Girls or something?
Two Broke Girls.
Yeah.
That's Deadpool.
I watched
That's
that
Deadpool.
Just,
Yeah.
just to watch her.
I like her too.
Yeah, I like her. She's very funny. End credit scene. The Doctor, I didn't look up the rest of his name, meets Nick Fury. That Doctor dude is one of my least favorite characters in the MCU.
But he's a good actor.
He's a good actor, but I don't like him in these movies.
Still pissed.
He's in at least 3 of them.
Is it Marvel Comic Universe? Is that what MCU stands for?
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But he meets Nick Fury, and Loki's kind of controlling him, and they have the Tesseract in front of them.
That could be bad.
And Hess will learn what that is in the next movie, Captain America.
Yeah.
It's power. It's power, and if we learn how to use it, it could be unbeatable.
Is that your Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah. Motherfucker.
Pretty good. Okay, it's time for...
Because he's like, I don't know what it is. He's like, it's power, pure power.
You guys ready to
If
rank?
we can learn how to harness it, we could become unbeatable.
We should have him.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna bring out. I'll screenshot it for him, and I'll print it for me and you, and we'll do a Samuel L. Jackson movie on Random Ramblings, and he'll play Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh my god.
All right, y'all ready to rank Thor in our MCU rankings?
Yeah.
For me, I have it going: Iron Man, Thor, Iron Man 2, The Incredible Hulk. What is yours?
Mine is just like yours.
Oh, yours is the same thing. And then Hess, yours is it's Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Incredible Hulk, Thor.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, I believe something like that.
Something like that, or is that it?
You ain't want to fuck with me, baby.
You ain't want to fuck with me, baby. All right. So our
I'm
rankings are
surprised.
officially different.
Do you not use soundboard in these, or is that only RR?
I've been doing it only on RR, but I kind of want to bring it into this now.
Okay.
But I'll only play.
I was kind
like,
of expecting some here and there, a little twinkles.
It's funny because I haven't done it yet. But a couple days ago, Nick asked, he's like, "Are you doing soundboards for Thor?" I was like, "No, I haven't done that for Marvel movies." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And he wanted me to play the Eminem Asgard, and then you brought it up. So maybe next week, Captain America and Avengers will have a little soundboardy.
Are these next two? Are they long?
Yes.
Do you want me? Do you want to know the run times?
Absolutely.
All right, let's see. Captain America is 2 hours and 4 minutes. Avengers is 2 hours and 24 minutes. So Avengers is 20 minutes longer than Captain America.
Okay.
Yeah. So next week, Captain America. What are your thoughts on Captain America?
I don't know.
Do you like Chris Evans?
I mean, I don't dislike him.
Well, that's good. Usually reactor bring up Hess goes, I don't like that guy. I saw him piss in the toilet seat once and his penis looked crooked.
Wow.
I don't even know what else he's in. I mean, I'm sure I've seen him in other stuff.
Not another teen movie.
He was a quarterback in that? Was he the quarterback?
Yeah. What else is Chris Evans in?
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four. Both of them.
That.
The Knives Out.
Isn't he in that Snowpiercer?
He is in Snowpiercer.
What was his name? Chris Evans?
Yeah.
I guess I've seen him in not another teen movie because I saw that 20 fucking years ago when it came out. So
I will tell you, a very different role.
I would assume. Yeah.
Not same character in the slightest.
Now he's buckwheat all fucking strong and shit.
Yeah. When are you gonna go through your transformation and become a fucking?
Take that super serum.
Yeah, you gonna get that super serum? I got some super serum for you.
Really?
Yeah.
If it's white and comes out of your body, you can go fuck yourself with it.
All right, I guess I don't have super serum for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any last things on Thor that we did not discuss?
Hey, don't they? Isn't it another one called like Bangarok or something? Or
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
Not Bangarok.
Did anyone else look for Walt and Jesse's RV when they scanned Mexico's desert? No, just me.
I didn't even at all. No.
Really? They're in New Mexico.
I'm disappointed in myself, but I didn't.
They should have
Funny thing
CGI'd
is,
that in.
I was actually thinking like, why didn't this land in like Arizona instead of New Mexico?
Yeah, because then you could have picked him. You could have got the hammer. Which, out of all of us, who do you think would be more likely to lift Thor's hammer?
I think any of us.
Well, that's not the spirit. We got to pick one.
Me.
Of course you say you. You did me.
Well, you're gonna say anyone but you?
I said none of us. I don't think any of us are worthy.
I'll agree. I think Hess could pick up Thor's hammer. I think he is worthy.
See, but you kind of spoiled it for me because I thought Loki died because he let go.
Oh, he was in the end credit scene.
Yeah, I didn't say he was in the end credit scene.
Yeah, I guess kind of, but I kind of didn't pick that up. So.
Wow. So we didn't really spoil it. We just
You just didn't watch the
I mean, I vaguely remember, but I guess I just didn't add them up together. And
That's funny. I saw him there.
Hey,
But
that guy's dead.
I thought that was his brother, Pokey.
Because that scene reminded me of the Titanic. You know, he's like, "Don't let go, Jack." No.
He watches Thor drop his brother off a rainbow bridge, and he's like, "You know what? That's kind of like the Titanic."
Well, but see, what they should have done, the end credit scene, should have been him spiraling to Earth through the fucking tunnel. My daughter's sitting here watching me do this. She's laughing at me.
Oh, she's judging you?
That's
she's judging me.
She's like, Dad's working again.
Yeah.
Doing a podcast.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready to wrap this up? And
I think we're ready to wrap this shindig up. Or what do you call it? Hot dog. Ready to wrap this hot dog up?
Ready to wrap up this hot dog stand, put it back in the garage, pull it down, lock the key, put the key back on your key rack, put it to your pocket, and walk home, baby.
But see, here's the thing. You should change it from a hot dog stand to a banana stand.
Because there's always money in the banana stand.
That's right.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
Just don't burn it down.
Do you put your banana stand in the garage when you're done, though?
Well, yeah, you can't leave it out.
You just close the
No, mine's
doors.
on wheels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta wheel it
You
away.
got a special banana
Well, I don't want anybody breaking into my banana stand. Yeah.
Me neither.
Well, thanks, boys and girls, for watching and/or listening. If you can lift up your device you're listening to this on right now, you are worthy. And Hess will show up at your house, give you a kiss on the cheek, and a pat on the head. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time for Captain America.
Love you so much.